Hey guys, Minkus here, and today I'm going to uh, finally fix up my power situation. I already did. I'm from the future. Don't question me. I forgot to record an intro. Hey everyone. All right, so a few things have changed since the last episode. I started mining as got a little carried away with things I needed for the mining, but I made sure it didn't get too far. Um, so basically, I took I don't even know if I made the Man of Steel stuff. I made a Man of Steel pick. Um, and then I made a Man of Steel sword. I think those were in the episode. And then I just turned it into an all-in-one tool, which is very simple. It's just you take the sword and the pick, and you put in a hoe, and shovel, and axe, and they're all the usual recipes for things. And you put them all together, and you get. The main reason I did it is because I don't have to worry about a shovel and a pick. I have a shovel and a pick, and the sword only does six, but because the axes always do more damage, it does nine. So now it's just nine. The downside is you lose the kind of innate sweeping effect that swords have, but I mean that rarely matters. Um, and then bad news, unfortunately, is so I was going to do some stuff with integrated dynamics because I've never really used that mod before, but I've seen what it can do, and it's pretty handy when it comes to um, automation and well, most things. It's actually a very powerful mod. Unfortunately, it's broken right now. The good news is there's a bit of a workaround for it that you can skip this whole thing to begin with. So normally you'd have to take the squeezer, then you put your mineral logs somewhere in here in it, and you get yourself the mineral resin, which then you put into a drying base and it becomes a black crystallized mineral. The good news is, oh, mineral glass. Interesting. The good news is you can actually get this by just taking crystallized mineral chunks, which you get from chopping down the trees. Some of the logs have little blue spots on them, and they'll drop these as well. And you need this to make the batteries and which aren't important for us right now, and pretty much all the other stuff. Um, I could have sworn you needed those to make them interesting. Oh no, okay, yeah, you needed the battery, so you do need to make the batteries to make the mechanical squeezer. So I have two of them. I hope I have enough mineral chunks. I did just throw a bunch in here. I don't know where that came from, but so I have 15. Okay, so I actually don't have enough, but that's easy enough to get. So I'm gonna need pretty much nine more of them. Unfortunately, I did math poorly, but that's apparently my thing now. But that's okay because I have plenty of bone meal and bones somewhere. There we go. Just take a couple of those. I'll grow these trees right up. Oh, one of them spawned while we were out there. I could just put the jetpack on or put down some of these logs I've got. I'm going to do that. See, that one gave me some of those chunks. Um, but I do have a couple of plans for today. Actually, is there a better way to get these chunks? I can't do the thing. Um, there really isn't. Okay. Well, I'll be getting them soon enough, I guess. Okay, well, while I wait for these, well, actually, I was gonna say while I wait for the trees to grow, but I don't exactly have to do that now, do I? Hopefully this gives me enough chunks. The good news is, oop, I didn't mean to break it like that, but that's okay. This gives you a lot of wood. These trees are probably the best for wood outside of like the Thumbcraft Great Wood trees, which unfortunately no Thumbcraft yet for this version of Minecraft, but I think that was also King Living. I was working on it, but I should have enough now, I hope. Let's see, I needed 2 of those for each for the battery. So I'll need 12 plus those 2. Yeah, I got enough. And a diamond. And a block of redstone. Well, 2 blocks of redstone. Okay. 2 of those batteries. Oh, obsidian. I got that somewhere. Right, need the mechanical squeezer. I should probably make a mechanical drying bin too, but I don't have access to the energy. As far as I know, the regular drying basin still works. Because I know that they both work perfectly fine when I made a creative world trying to troubleshoot. I don't know what the deal is with survival worlds, why that doesn't work there, but whatever. Also, pro tip, thing I was very wrong about, these do not give you more max mana. I don't know if I brought that up, but I noticed it pretty much immediately. But it's still handy if I want to store some up. Like right now, I'm maxed out. So let me just go ahead and take this and just add some more. Every once in a while, I would just do that. And I would put it away so when it starts going back down, it's not going to empty this out too, and I'll have plenty of extra mana for later. Oh, I changed my chest setup. Now it's much bigger. I have all obsidian chests. I used all of my diamonds and gold for that. Or most of at least. But I can always get a lot of that stuff back. Oh, and another thing is I upgraded all these to factories, which is actually really cheap. You just make one of these per machine, and it triples their output. It triples the energy cost if all 3 were running, but I mean, that makes sense. And probably the gas cost as well. Oh, and I fully upgraded all the machines. So I gave them the speed, energy, and in the case of this one, the gas upgrade, which I have a couple made here for the other machine I'm planning making today to help with the food situation, which is going to be this here. So I just need to get myself 2 bowls, 3 bowls, some tin, and a small amount of other stuff that doesn't really matter. So assuming I have osmium, need, let's see, 1, 2, 3 total osmium. Then I need some tin, 4 tin, and 8 redstone. Need 4 of it for oops, this machine. 4 of it for this machine. So much quicker now. So much quicker. The downside, though, is I need to deal with the power situation soon because this machine can only output 200 FE a tick, and these each use 600 when they're fully going. So this can only hold one or cover 1/3 of one machine going constantly. That's a slight problem, but I can always adjust that with putting a battery in or something in between. But yeah, so I need, let's see, the usual steel casing. I'm going to take one of these to make the 4 bowls. I'm going to do 1 for the canteen. And boom, the nutritional liquefier, which is one of the new things from Mechanism that I've actually learned to love. This is fantastic. Just put it in there. It's going to fill up with power. Can also put some upgrades in it, so I'm going to make it go much faster because this takes forever. Unfortunately, it's also going to make it take a lot more power, but that's what all this is for. So it's using 800 FP a tick. That's not covered by my my machine there at all. 8,000 FE a tick. Let me go ahead and fix that. Those Those upgrades are very nice, which are also pretty cheap. I was going to make it down to 1,000. 800? 800. Which is still more than I can actually afford to have going at all times, but what you going to do? But it's actually super simple. You just pull one of these out. It's just glass, dust of osmium for speed, gold for energy, and iron for gas. The only ones you really ever need. And those stack up to 8 for each. Very handy. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit of an issue, but I can fix that. But the main reason I want that is you put the canteen in here and just scoops that right up. And then whenever you're hungry, you just drink from the canteen. And it'll give you saturation based on how much food it restored. And it actually is very good. In the pack with Spice of Life Carrot Edition, it's not great until you got your food stuff like maxed out. But it's alright. I don't know if I lowered the volume. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so now I have... Let's put this here for now. Mechanical squeezer getting power slowly because of all the problems I was having with the other stuff. I don't know how much this uses a tick. Guess we'll find out. Oh. Well, let's see if that works. I'm going to go ahead and put some mineral logs in there. It's using power pretty quick, but oh, it actually works fine. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Well, I don't have any of those problems anymore. I actually have more mineral than I'll ever need. Until I really, really dive into this mod. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm just going to let all this process and do its thing. So now I think what I want to do is get into refined storage. Oh, that doesn't go in there. Because this is a nightmare. And you can make a refined storage system for pretty cheap. I don't know if I actually have the stuff for that though, because you're gonna need a lot of iron. So I am gonna have to go mining for that. Oh, I made myself a full Mana Steel outfit as well, because I was tired of taking all the damage I was taking. Plus, it makes the Mana stuff run cheaper. It kept raining too, so I wound up building some of these rain deltias, which is Daruna water, light blue, blue, magenta, and white. So super easy to make two of, as long as because you make 2 runes of waters at a time, and then those, the flowers give 2 of each. And what that does is whenever it's raining, they just generate mana. So now whenever it's raining, I have they're both connected to this one, pushing into the mana pool and just constantly filling up. This is basically what I've gotten from just it raining, which is nice. On top of all the mana I got going on down my experience bar. I guess all it's left for me to do is go do some more mining. But oh, you know what? I know what I had those saved up for. And a gadget, that was it. Alright, so I believe I have everything I need for this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to modify it. Oh, I might be alright. Alright, so that's what I will make. I'll make a mining gadget with a modification table. And I'm not really all that concerned about that stuff right now. So let's see, for that I'm going to need 3 diamonds. Going to need 2 blocks of redstone, 2 blocks of lapis. Might as well make 2 of these and 2 more diamonds. You know what? Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. panes, and I need 4 ultimodium nuggets. I should be able to make 2 of those. Yep, yep, yep. And, oh, 1 more redstone and 4 iron. So there's the mining gadget. It's already pretty handy. Oh, it has no power, right. Let's see, the modification station, which just be 6 more iron, 2 redstone. I will need this for later. I wonder if this counts as like the charging station. Put this there for now. Okay, so that can't charge it, which means I need to use this to charge it, which is going to take forever. Per block cost 200 RF. That's actually not that bad. Yep, and then all the power is going immediately into there, which is actually smart. I'll take all this extra food stuff. That seemed to just throw it away. Didn't update right. That was weird. Okay, so that's going to take forever. But the good news is I have it made. So I'm going to go ahead and do some mining. And when I get down to the mining level, I will come back and show you how the gadget works in case anybody's not seen it, because it's actually really neat. Pretty sure that Direwolf20 himself was the person who made this mod and the building gadgets and the exchanging gadgets and all those, which are super handy. He actually did a fantastic job. I'm not sure if he had help or not, because I know I'm pretty sure he's not a coder, but he did a really good job. All right, so the mining gadget's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's not great without upgrades. You can't use, well, you can't use anything if you throw it. You can't use uh, Ultimine with it, unfortunately. Um, but I mean, what you gotta do, right? So that winds up making it so it's still better to just use good old-fashioned physical tool for now. I mean, it'll be better once I add some upgrades to it. But the main thing that I wanted, do I have any obsidian on me? I do. Perfect. I need to go get down to bedrock, so I'm going to go do that right here. This just keeps on going. There we go. So the main reason I wanted to get down to bedrock was this mod is going, or the mod pack has one of my favorite RF related things. Let me get rid of all the stuff that's made. Flux networks, so I can have wireless power and fix a whole situation that I had going on, and basically just put all into one of these storages here. The only downside is, in order to do that, I need all this flux dust, which you use by just taking redstone dust, throwing it on bedrock, and having obsidian 2 blocks above it, and then have the obsidian just slam down onto it and turn it into flux dust. There used to be a couple of different things for it, but basically just do that. Now, I've never seen it turn the obsidian into cobblestone before, but that's fine because I only needed the stack of this for now. That's all I had, because it's just what I gathered up down here real quick. But I'm going to go ahead and use that and kind of fix my whole power situation, have that prepared for the future. Now for that, I do need blaze powder and ender pearls. I do not have any ender pearls at the moment, but I do have a couple of blaze rods, and that's actually one of the main reasons why that was weird. Okay. Did I just cause a duping bug to happen? This is empty. Well, we found a bug. I'm just going to break that so it stops, because I don't need that many, for one, and for two, I don't want to use a bug. But I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I do have ender pearls. Nice. Even better. I'm going to take my blaze rods, since I don't need the blaze rods themselves yet. And I'm going to turn them into blaze powder. And this is actually a pretty decent way to do it, because I'm getting 5. If I were to do that in the crusher here, I would actually only get 4. And if I would do it by hand, I would get 2. So this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this block by itself, at least, was for that. So now that I have some blaze powder and ender pearls, I'm going to go ahead and make myself 2 eyes of ender. And then I put the phone back. And that should be enough to get me started with this mod. So for that, I'm going to need to make myself some flux cores. I forgot I also need the obsidian. Let me put all this stuff away. Clear my bags just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to need to make some flux cores. Make a set of 2 of them. I'm actually going to need a third one now that I think about it. Because the one thing that I don't like about this mod that's kind of actually really annoying is it leaves you with random leftover stuff that you literally have no use for. So like, in order to add into your Flex network, you need a Flex block, which is just this stuff here, and 4 Flex cores. In order to take out of your network, you need some more Flex cores and a block of redstone. But if you want wireless charging, you'll need a Flex controller, which takes 1. And actually, a lot of Flux blocks, so I'm going to need a lot more ender pearls, but I'll deal with that later. So I'm not concerned about the wireless charging yet. Actually, I'm going to need a lot of ender pearls. All right, well, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just make one of those for now to have adding to my network, so that way I can put a bunch of stuff around it to add in. And I'm going to make one of these to take out of the network. So there, now I can just go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and make a new network. It doesn't matter. I like it being red. Change it to private just so I don't have the thing there. Create, set it to that. And there we go. Now I have a wireless power situation. And go over here and do the same thing. Just set it to my network and done. And now if I were to take any of these machines and hook it up to this over here, grab some stuff just to turn into more food. So the mineral berries. So far, bad example. Oh no, it is going up. It's just, it uses more power than this thing can output, apparently. Right, because it only does the 200 FE. So that's the thing I need to fix, which actually, because I have blaze powder, I can. There's another machine from the POWAH mod that I actually really want to get going. It is the thermal generator, which, as you can see, generates, oh, that's the other one. It's the same, so 15 FE a tick, extracts 80, but obviously I'll be doing the basically free upgrade to the second one, so it'd be the same, 70 with 200 output. But this one's passive, and as far as I can tell, is permanent. Pretty cheap to make, the same stuff as all the other ones, except for these thermal plates, which requires blaze powder, which I now just realized I don't have enough of. Yeah, I'm going to need some more of that. But that you put on a block of lava, or I guess technically a block of lava, a bucket's worth of lava, and you pump water or something into it, and it just generates the power. And it doesn't use the lava, and even if it does use the water, it's going to be connected to a sink or something, so it doesn't matter. Um, and then you just have power forever, um, which is really nice. Because that saved its, boom. See? Free food. And I have a lot of it now. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get a lot more ender pearls and blazes, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and go to the nether. So I found very few endermen and almost ran out of power, so I had to come back. But it's raining, so I figured I'd show you the flowers going at it. Mana pool goes super fast. Filling up. I might make one just for these dedicated, because it seems like these always work when it's raining and never go away, because I've been here for, I don't know, 5 or 6 in-game days, so it's been going pretty good. I wanted my backpack to charge up so I can go back down and farm up more endermen. Unfortunately, because it's raining here, and this isn't an option. Um, and this is going to take a little bit to charge up, because I don't have a good charging situation because of this one machine. I do have enough. I guess I do have enough to show this. Okay. Well, let me see if I have enough mats. I'm a little low on iron at the moment. I do already have this stuff made. So I know I'm going to need obsidian. Don't need you. And I'm going to need, that's flux. Don't need you. The other mod. These like this again. Oh, right. I need iron for this already. Pretty sure I'm not going to have iron. And 2 of these. And these capacitors again. Actually, I'm going to have to make them again anyway. So yeah, definitely not going to have enough iron. I don't even remember what this stuff cost. Still kind of new to the mod. Don't have anything memorized yet. So in order to upgrade, I'm going to need another big battery. So for this, I'm going to need 2 small batteries. I'm going to need 3 of these, which is going to take more batteries, more redstone. Grab to a stack. So I'm going to need 3 of these. So let me just go ahead and do this again. Actually, 1 more as well. We need a 3 of extra amount, but it'll get used. Don't you worry about that. 3 of those. You know what? No, I don't have the match for this yet. I'll do that later. And boom, 1 very weak thermal generator. To upgrade that, I'm going to need actually less mats than before. 1 iron plus more batteries. Just, yeah, I don't have enough iron. Alright, well, I'll just use this for now. So I'm going to need a bucket of lava, which of course I don't have anywhere nearby. But there's definitely lava down here. Okay, managed to get my hands on some of the stuff. So I had bad luck finding the Enderman, but I did manage to get a whole lot of gold to trade to a piglin, and got really lucky, and he gave me okay, foxes. He gave me ender pearls like twice. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need. I don't want to use them all, so I'll just poorly count. So let's see. I need 1 per flux block. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 for these. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 9. I'm literally 1 shy, so no wireless charging today. So I'm actually just going to make the basic flux storage. So I need 6. Which, I don't know, I messed it up like that, but 6. Okay. And then, oh, I need that obsidian again. So I need to do this 6 times. And I need to make 6 of these. I don't have enough flux dust for, so the plus side is you can actually use this and obsidian, redstone, so I'm not going to have to go back down to going to take forever. And I can't get it with that. All right. Actually, can I? I'm not going to waste. Huh. I just found a way to accidentally cheat it. That's interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Finding all sorts of bugs today. All right. So I'm going to, well, upgrade the first machine and then probably make a second one. And then make another sink. So I'm going to need a bucket of water, but that's easy to get. I have lots of water right next to me. Oh, hopefully that'll pick back up. It does. That's really, really nice. Guess I'm going to keep one of those later for being able to just make these on the spot. Actually, I can automate that too. Sort of. I'll figure that out. Play around with that. Okay, so to make a sink, I'm going to need probably more clay. Yep. All right, so I'll just borrow. Let's go get more clay. Luckily, the horizontal movement is really, really good on the jetpacks. Let's see, clay. There's some. Nice and quick now. Okay, so I'm going to cook up 5 of these, which luckily is near instant now. 3, 4, 5, bam. And make another sink, which is just the 5 terracotta, 3 iron for the tap, I guess, and a water bucket. Bam, sink. And I should already have all the other stuff I need. It's going to be 1 fluid pipe. Well, I guess at least 2 fluid pipes. Yeah, you just put it behind it, it's fine. I'm going to need the tool, and I'm going to need 5 more of these. Really, black redstone. Alright, so let me just upgrade the one for now. Get 2 more of those. That way I don't confuse myself with the mats. And then make another one of these. Bam, level 2. Alright, let's make another one of the level 1, so I'm going to need 3 of these. I'm going to need another 2 of those. What did I run out of? Blaze powder. Okay. Well, let's try it. I only have the 1 bucket of lava anyway. So I'm actually just going to put this right here. The second one is going to go there once, I have the stuff for it. I'm going to put the sink in the middle here. With my fluid cables. Set to extract. I'm making that mistake again. Put the lava bucket there. And my generator is going to go right there. And it's just going to constantly generate my 200 output 70 FE tick generation generator. So I'm going to do a flux point like so. Now this is always going to be outputting. I'm going to do the same thing right here once I make the second machine. So I'm going to need more flux. No, I did that right. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm like, I know, I forgot something. I need to make more flux blocks. That's what I was doing. Take the storage. How many more did I need? Was it both? Yeah, I needed 6. And glass. I could have swore it was in here. Where did I put that glass? Where did I put that glass? There it is. Make you filter tool. So I could go ahead and make basic flux storage. So now I have one small battery to, oh, I need to set the network. One small battery that this, oh, this is the output. I need a flux plug. What's wrong with me? There we go. Now this is always going to be outputting all of its generation directly into this basic storage here. And actually, to make my life a little easier, I'm going to move this as well. I hope I didn't just accidentally delete some of the stuff. I did. Everything that was in it's gone. Oh well. There's a couple of pole blocks. That's whatever. So I'm actually going to put this over there. Just ease of use later. Um, Now I have all of this power being brought directly into this system, and I'm going to now take flux point, put it there, so it's always going to output it. As you can see, it's using 70 FE a tick to charge something. Probably put more power in the cables. I hope, I think. Hope something's not just permanently drained. Oh, this isn't full. Why is it only doing 70? Oh, because that's empty already. Wow. Okay. As you can see, I'm having a slight power problem at the moment, but it will get fixed. Kind of what I'm working on at the moment. I just need more blaze powder. Okay, I went and got one more blaze rod, turn it into blaze powder. And I need to make one more of these. Then I can make the basic one if I had the other stuff. Need to make the machines. Well, this is also going to be very nice to automate when I get refined storage going. Soon, TM. So there's the first machine. In order to make the second one, I need more of these batteries, which is super easy. And bam, machine number 2. Now I just have to go ahead and run down and get myself more lava, which I should probably put in a... Actually, a good idea. There. And just like that, I tripled my energy input, which is still not great. It's only going up at 140, but I could make it 210. Actually, if I go ahead and take some of my charcoal that I have made, because I have all that mineral now, which makes charcoal very easy to get. Which actually, I'm going to go ahead and make 3 more stacks of it. Always use charcoal. Now this machine going as well, and all of it's just going to continuously empty into here forever. Which again, it's not quite generating enough power. So as you can see, this is going to be slowly running out. But now I have wireless power. All my power generation is over here. My power use is over here. Eventually, like I said, I'm going to do a compact machine that's going to have just this in it, basically. And womp womp. And that's going to wind up being really nice because of these, it's just going to be permanent. I can actually upgrade these as well. If I were to get into the rest of the POWAH mod, I can make hardened steel, which is actually not that hard. I probably should. That's like the easiest next upgrade to do, because the one after that is not that much harder, but you gotta make these. You need more blaze, basically. You need more blaze. So actually, let me just go ahead and show all that stuff too. I could probably make those right now. POWAH. So I'm going to need at least one of these, which is totally doable. And only one of, where is it? These. So this is just where you put the stuff into, and these are how you charge it up. I'm going to do this for right now. So now what I'm going to do is, I wonder if that keeps its power. does. Cool. That'll be sort of helpful later. So I'm going to need those. I think it said I need 3 sideways ones, which, I mean, you can easily convert them to and from. Going to need some more batteries. Turn those into the little, or the smaller batteries. Forgot about that. And I'm going to need 1 nether quartz, which I definitely have a lot of. So that's done. This is going to be really slow, but I'm going to upgrade that later. And first I'm going to need glass, another machine. Let me just make more of these. Need what, 3? Yeah, definitely need 3 sideways ones. Okay, that was weird. Make another casing. All right, glass. Well, good thing I have this super smelter now. And all the glass I need is done. Just like that. Now this works a lot like, what was that mod called? Was that actually Additions? It had like a charging thing like this. I, you'll see. It's actually, you know what? It's more like the crafter from Draconic Evolution. So I'm going to need some gold. I think 5 was what I needed total to upgrade 1 machine. So I need 1, and that makes 2. So for each machine, I need 5, which is not that bad, except for the fact that I'm almost out of iron again. But you'll see how slow this is and why I'm going to want to upgrade this as well. And see, it's going 1% every half a second or so. The good news is this could be upgraded to use more RF or FE per tick, and then you can also put down multiple and make this basically instant. So yeah, I'm going to have to do this 10 times. Okay, the one good thing that I totally forgot about though is these make 2 at a time. So I actually didn't have to make anywhere near as many as I thought, which is really, really, really nice. I don't need you anymore, so I'm going to just get you out of my face. Threw away. All right. So I did upgrade this once because it was just too slow. But the one concern I always have about breaking these that I'm not going to fall for is I'm going to take the lava out. Right, that's full. So I'm going to go ahead and break you. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the lava back. I'm going to do the same over here. And I'm sure it'll be fine. This loose lava in my house, that won't be a problem at all. All right. So now, in order for me to upgrade this, I need a few things, right? So I'm going to need 4 more of these. Actually, going to need that as well. Does this take 2 of them? Let's find out. It does take 2. All right. So for that, I just need more dielectric paste and the energized steel I made and a big capacitor, which is just put 2 of these little ones together. So I'm actually going to need to make another set of those. I said another set of them. Big dummy. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this into, I don't need 4 of those. Didn't realize that made 2. So that's actually good. It saved myself even more mats. So I'm actually just going to, oh, I can't break these back down? Interesting. It's all right, I'm going to use them later. All right, so I just need to make 4 of these. And I can go ahead and do this. So there's 1. Oops. 1 hardened and second hardened. That did keep their information from before. So now they make 180 FE a tick and can extract 700 at a time. Costs nothing more for the actual power. So now I'm just generating 360 FE a tick forever, permanently, for free. And these can be upgraded another 3 times. Uh, yeah, four more times. And the top ones make almost 5K a tick and can extract out 10K. So, I mean, these are a bit of a nightmare to get to because you kind of make a bunch of these nitro crystals, which um, take another star for the top one. The next one up isn't so bad. You just basically have to put either blaze powder or one blaze rod in this thing over here, and it's the same upgrade process. You just take one of these and upgrade them. So actually, the two that I have now will be fine. Those will wind up getting used. So the power situation is way better off. I'm actually going to help myself out in the future when I go and upgrade more stuff, and I'm going to put this right on back. If I ever need to use this for anything, I can just pump stuff out. See, look at that, just like nothing. So now I'm going to actually go ahead and I have 2 extra. Look at that. I did math poorly again. What a surprise. Um, that's actually a really weird number. I don't know how that happened. But now that I have more blaze powder, I can actually make my flux controller. So I'm going to need another 5 flux blocks and one more thing for flux core. So I'm going to need to pull back out more obsidian. Actually, I'm probably going to need like all of my obsidian. Keep the one in there so it stays locked. All right, so hold on, let's see, how many am I going to need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these. I don't think I have enough for that. Do I have enough ender pearls? I have 5. Of course I have 5. So I guess the wireless charging still isn't going to be a thing, but that's okay. Do I want to go trade and get more ender pearls? Not really. I'm just going to go ahead and put all this stuff away. It's time to start getting some plastic so I can start getting into industrial foregoing, because that's going to help with a lot of stuff. To help me with enchantments. The mod does a couple things less than it used to. The mob spawners aren't as good as they used to be. You can't choose a mob anymore like you could. I mean, they still have the imprisonment tool. Um, the good news about this is you can still capture whatever you want to bring it elsewhere. The bad news is you can no longer use this for duplicating mobs, so mixed bag. But what I'm going to wind up doing is taking not the industrial foregoing plastic, but the rat's plastic, which you can use for everything in this mod. This is so easy to get. All you need is the plastic waste, which you get from breaking trash. And you get trash by you throwing anything in this trash can. And this trash can is a joke to craft. Obviously, it's 3 iron. I'm just going to show you here. So I already have plenty of cauldrons that I got from something. Need 1 nugget and 3 ingots. Make the trash can. This mod is trash. And now what you do with this is anything that you put into it will, oh, I didn't even do that, will just get thrown away. So I'm actually going to take a hopper and omnidirectional hopper is so weird. All I want is to do it like normal, but it refuses. Because now, if I try and put this on the side here, it's going to put it sideways. But that's okay. I mean, I'm sure I can use the rivet thing to adjust that, but I should have a regular chest somewhere. Yeah. So now basically all I have to do is put a chest here with everything I want to just throw away in it. And every few items that goes into here is just going to come out as a garbage pile. And with the garbage pile, you can just break it and you get plastic. And the plastic you get plastic waste, and the plastic waste you just smelt and you get a piece of plastic. So while you still have to make latex for a lot of stuff in industrial foregoing, you can just completely cheese the entire thing with the rats mod. And this is just going to keep going for forever. So basically, you just put a bunch of this down. If you put it in the dark, it'll spawn rats too, which is nice because I'm going to get a lot of rats. Maybe not use them for anything, but I just like having them. Now, this does work better if you have fortune, which is something I'm definitely going to be working towards. But yeah, all you got to do is just keep putting this down and keep breaking it. Oh, yeah. God, these are gravity enabled. See it there? 5. I have enough to start doing a lot of stuff in industrial foregoing. Now 5 plastic, and what I can use the plastic for is all the industrial foregoing stuff. On top of a few other things like the rat stuff and stuff like that. Most of the rat stuff is cosmetic, like the tubes and seed bowl, the watering water bottle. But I like the way the stuff looks, and I like having rats around. They're one of my favorite animals. I've had many, many, many as a pet. Man, you just throw in plastic and this stuff. Now for mechanism, their HDPE sheets. You do have to use those. You don't have the option of using anything else, which is kind of unfortunate, but I get it. Hello? That's why. So this is just going to keep throwing away all my cobblestone that I'm obviously going to be getting so much of. I'm going to use this as my trash can for everything from now on because you just get free plastic out of it. So once I start a mob farm with skeletons or whatever, all the arrows that go in there, because nobody needs a billion arrows. The only thing they're really used for is making different arrows. Ooh. This, unfortunately, might be overloading my one spreader. Oh, it's not actually. Okay, cool. But as you can see, I'm getting tons of mana. That almost half now. Um, so mana problem partially solved, temporarily solved. It's going to be definitely solved once I start doing mob farms because there's the Rosa Arcana. If you were to use this manually, it does make a lot of noise. Apparently at some point I accidentally clicked it, which thank God I had nothing in 2, because otherwise I would have just thrown whatever it was away. But in the generating ones, you can use the Rosa Arcana to take your own XP, which is a pretty decent way to make mana if you have a lot of extra experience. But even better than that is it can also take experience orbs from the ground and enchanted items. Actually, didn't know that. It gives you less mana, but if you have a mob farm that's just making constant experience orbs, Chosen Architect actually used this in it's all the mods 4, I think, because he was having a problem where what he was using to soak up the experience from his mob farm um, couldn't keep up with the mob farm. So that gave me the idea of if I want to have truly generated mana, I'm going to get plenty of experience from other stuff. Once you get a good gathering tool, or mining tool rather, and put experience boost on it, any block you break, even if it's one of these machines or cobblestone or whatever, just gives you massive amounts of experience. So I'm going to have more experience than I will be able to do anything with. Maybe we're going to have more essence from industrial foregoing than I know what to do with. So those can also, through a backwards way, be turned into experience. So this is Minkus109 signing off. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all the usual stuff. See you next time.